Hi everyone, I'm Dara Ishinka and today I will to speak about the movie Outsider, which was to make it in the March 25, 1983 in United States of the Zoetrope Studio by directed uh, Francis Ford Coppola. The story taken in New York City, where social class separates in two territories. West sides where was to live rich people and high class. Other side it was east side where there was to live only poor people. In the first plan, we met a 40 years old Bonnie, Bonnie boy which live a dangerous area. He lives with his two brothers, Dari and Soda. But he had he had a best friend, and his name is Johnny. They was they was always they were always together, and Johnny he lives in the street because his parents they died in the one of accident in the car. Um, Johnny Johnny always they wanted to die because he didn't feel him happy. He doesn't feel him um, like he needed in this world. But Pony Boy always he he was like his brother. He always was to help to him, and he always was very near to him. In the next night, in the Saturday, Pony and John to go to drive with Dallas. They went to saw the movie, and there they met two social girls, which they was saw the movie, and Dallas he starting to hurting them, but Johnny tell him that's all. So Dallas, yeah, enough. But he doesn't stop. And then Dallas he went from for drinks, for Coca Cola and popcorn. When Cherry, Cherry is Cherry Valencia and Maria, they was behind to them, and Cherry she asked Johnny if they two gonna be bo- borrowed them, but Bonnie Boy says no because he wanted to watch the movie. And from this moment, Cherry starting to be with them more polite, and she started to talk with them, and um, then Dallas come back. He's tried two Coca Cola and popcorn. He's give it to Marcia and Cherry, but Cherry she's throwing Coca Cola in his face, and she says, what do you mean? You thinking I'm like any girl which if you buy any drink, she's gonna be stay with you. And Dallas he's in Dallas he was so angry, and he went away. And then in the finish of the movie, Cherry and Marcia they went with Pony Boy and Johnny to house from to house to beats of the house of two beats. His plans to was to ride the girls of the house, but them boyfriends Bob and Randy invert the girls, and they was live with them. lately, Pony Boy and John fall asleep in the vacant lot where they make uh, when Pony get home, and there he slapped a pony because Pony he come back very late at 2 a.m. and Pony Pony Boy he's run from his house. Then he went off the lot. He wake up. He woke up. He wake up Johnny and they started to run. Then they was run and they went in the one of street where rich guys they can't to enter. They was smoking and but the rich guys they they were um, follow them, and when they came they started to talk with Pony Boy and Johnny like they are was the kings of the streets of the life. But Pony Pony Boy he says something I don't remember really, and and the guys they starting to run uh, back of them, and they started to hit Johnny and they left the him, and they and Rob Rob and Randy started to they was tried to keep it alive of the Pony Boy, but and nobody don't didn't see Johnny. But when Johnny wake up, he have a knife and he he killed Bob and another guy. And when Pony Boy he's wake up, he saw what the Bob he was dead, and they was and they and then they went they started to run, and they doesn't know what they need to do, and they went to in the house in the pub where was really Dallas, and they asked him about the help, and he gives the money $15, something like that, and he says they need to jump in one of the train which is gonna be in the 3 o'clock in some place, and they need to drive a church and it was what it was live, and they went in the church. They lived there like 5 days. They cut the hair. They was starving. They was tired about his life. Johnny he was repeat what he wanted to die in the day. Dallas drive the church, and he is wake up them, and they went to the some of like a Burger King to eat fast food. Then I'll come back when they was to come back of the church. They they drive in front of one of school which is starting to fire, and Johnny and see, yes, Johnny Boy he's he's went to the help to the children, um, and then and back to him run the Johnny. And Dallas he was in his car, and then he's run to help to them for the help of the children for get out of this fire school, and then the school and then the school he Pony and Johnny Rush save all the little kids, but the place of burning timber fall of Johnny and Pony is known and incision by Dallas, who was to put out of the fire on his back. Where Pony wake up, he he on the way to the hospital. In the hospital, he is ruined with the brothers. He also get the scoop on his friends. Dallas, he was okay, but Johnny, he was in critical condition, and in some days, in 2 or 3 days, he's dead. He's died, and when he died, Dallas he started to to going crazy, and he went in one of store, and the cash guy he says to him about he need to pay of one newspaper which he was to did something, and then he called a brother or he called there, and he says him, please, I wanted to see you in the park, and he started to run. um, then Darius saw uh, two kids, and Steve and Ponyboy, they starting to run of the park, but they but when they came, the police was around the Dallas, and Dallas he showed to the police his gun, and they started to shoot him by 5 or 6 times, and when the pony boy he was next to him, he started to cry, and he feel him awful, and then when they went to home, he started to write something about this story about them. Like, that's all.